Hey everybody, welcome back to another video on my drama channel. So the popular YouTuber MMOs, also known as Patrick Giuliani, was arrested for the third time. Now, for those of you who don't know who Patrick Giuliani is, he's the owner of the YouTube channel Popular MMOs, where he basically makes stunt videos where he just, interrupts games, goes streaking on games, pretty much a popular channel that was really popular back in the day, So what happened? Well, he was arrested last year for apparently, that he was arrested for battery. Let me read an article that talks about this. Popular MMOs Pat, a YouTube star and gamer whose real name is Patrick Giuliani, was arrested on a battery accusation and was now out of custody, according to online records from Duval County, Florida. He wrote on Twitter that he was subjected to false accusations. A police report obtained by Heavy.com says that both Pat and his girlfriend, Elizabeth Liz Haranek, were arrested because they gave opposing stories. Based on the opposing stories and no independent witnesses, both subjects were placed under arrest for domestic battery and transported to the PDTF without incident. Both individuals refused to complete any domestic violence paperwork or provide a written statement or have their injuries photographed, the report says. On the records show Pat, whose full name was Patrick Thomas Julianell, was taken into custody at 11:15 p.m. on May 16, 2021 by the Jacksonville Sheriff's Department in Jacksonville, Florida. We obtained Julianell's booking photo. Here is the mugshot, and they show a mugshot of popular MMOs, Patrick. As of May 19, 2021, Julianell was listed as out of custody. He was arrested on the accusation of domestic battery because bodily harm, according to jail records obtained by Heavy. Heavy also confirmed this information with the public information officer for Jacksonville Police, who said yes, he was arrested and confirmed the alleged charge. Pat has arrested the allegations on his Twitter page, writing, "Don't believe everything you hear. I will need to address the false accusations soon. And Eleni, thanks for leaking my address and harassing me. And Liz, when she told you to stop posting about her and you refused. You are a terrible person." Okay, the last P was too much. Yeah, so he tweeted that, expressing his disgust for the situation, basically explaining his side of the story. Continue reading the article. He has continued to write about the situation, writing on May 24th, "I see Eleni changed her profile picture on YouTube to a mugshot. Guess she is getting ready early for all the slander and defamation of character." He also wrote, "Still haven't posted anything because it's so complicated. There are people that don't want to hurt my response. I've never heard anyone, but I'd almost rather take the hate myself. They never tell you how hard it will be to have a job in the public eye. Here's what you need to know." So they show a record of popular MMOs. They show his record. His housing location, his height, race, age, all of that. He was arrested and then released on a $2,503 bond. The jail records say the popular MMO was released on a $2,503 bond. The charge he was held on is a misdemeanor. The records say he is a 32-year-old white male who stands 6 foot 2 inches tall. A bond agency is listed in the records. Although police prefer charges, it's the prosecutor who decides whether to actually file them. The jail records for popular MMOs Pat say there is no pending court date for him. A prosecutor's review can take some time. The police report, which he obtained through an open records request, says that an officer responded to a home in reference to a naked female banging on the front door. The officer made contact with Patrick Giulianell, who was sitting outside of his residence. He stated that he and his girlfriend, Elizabeth Haranek, had been in an intimate relationship for approximately 3 months and resided together in the home for a few weeks. The report continues. Patrick stated that the two have been drinking and got into an argument. The last part of that sentence is blacked out. Patrick stated that Elizabeth then got into her vehicle and left and was unsure where she went. Patrick stated Elizabeth is bipolar and acts this way because very often, however, he never calls the police. The officer read Julianell's Miranda rights, but when he told police is blacked out. Patrick invited me to into his residence to observe the damage. The report says, but the rest of it is also blacked out. Police then made contact with Haranek. She was read her Miranda rights, but what she told officers was blacked out. The report says that rescue responded to bandage the injuries, but what that refers to is blacked out. Haranek is listed as his girlfriend. There is body cam footage. A tweet liked by his ex-girlfriend is raising eyebrows. Julianell's former girlfriend Jen liked the tweet that made similar accusations against Julianell, sparking internet speculation about his arrest. Harris tweeted a tweet from Jen that said, "I do not use Twitter regularly, and when I was messaged about all this drama, I went out to see what was being said. By accident, I like the tweet that was now being seen in a poor manner. Pat never, in the 10 years we were together, laid a hand on me. Jen and Pat had announced their breakup on video some time ago, and she tweeted, her thoughts about that. And Pat is a YouTuber and gamer with more than 17 million subscribers. The most recent YouTube video is on Minecraft. So yeah, that's basically how Pat got arrested for what he did, for battery, threatening his girlfriend, and that was pretty bad, honestly. But he got arrested now recently for the third time, which wasn't as bad as the other one, getting arrested for battery, and attacking his girlfriend, and assaulting his girlfriend and all that. Like, this is what happened like recently is not as bad as that, but it's still pretty dumb, honestly, what he got arrested for recently. So let me read this article. That was a really stupid thing y'all did yesterday. The 3 men charged were stunned at Jaguars game. So Ethan Davies, 24, is the man the police say ran onto the field. Another man, Patrick Julianell, was also charged. And they show a mugshot for the, they show a shot of the guy running onto the field, streaking onto the field during the Jaguars game. Jacksonville, Florida. The man that ran to the field during the Jaguar game Sunday at TIAA Bank Field appeared in the court Monday, while 2 of the men who allegedly filmed the stunt. The 3 men have connections to a popular YouTube channel that has over 17 million subscribers. That was a really stupid thing y'all did yesterday, the judge told the men during their first appearance. Ethan Davies, 24, is the man the police say charged the field covered in a very slippery, oily substance before he was tackled to the ground. He was charged with criminal mischief and committing a breach of peace by 3 or more people. Pat Julianell, 33, and Michael Richmond, 23, charged criminal conspiracy and committing a breach of peace by 3 or more people. Richmond is also facing drug charges. According to a report from the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office, while the game was in progress, Davis jumped over the barrier and ran to the field holding onto a football. Jason says Davis continued onto the playing field, causing the football game to come into a complete stop. ASMM Global employees ran to the field and took him to the ground, the report says. 2 Davies intruders onto the field, the football game had to be delayed for 1 minute and 42 seconds, police said. Police say Richmond and Julianell were seen together with Davies multiple times during the game. After Davies jumped onto the barrier, over the barrier onto the field, ASMM Global employees stopped Richmond and Julianell, who were running behind him, towards the field. While searching Richmond's wallet, JSO noted that drugs of some kind were found. Police said the drugs were found placed in the property room. The board does not mention what kind of drugs were found or the amount seized. They told police they were videoing the incident and their phones were seized. Jacksonville Jaguars announced this following statement. The individual arrested were trespassing on the field during the Raiders-Jaguars game on Sunday, as well as 2 accomplices who were also arrested, have been permanently banned by the team from attending sports or entertainment events at IAA Bank Field, and Daly's Place. Second chances will not be given to any individual whose actions at either venue threaten the safety and security of players, performers, officials, employees, and fans. Yeah, the Jacksonville Jaguars are pretty upset about that. Julianell is also known as Popular MMOs Pat and runs a YouTube channel called Popular MMOs. The channel has over 17 million subscribers and is one of the most watched channels on the platform. The channel regularly features a man who resembles Davies. There's also a video of a man who resembles Davies running onto the field during a baseball game in Jacksonville. The video suggests he was paid $2,000 for the stunt. Yeah, so basically it's what he got arrested for. I really hope he cleans up his act. I really hope that Pat cleans up his act, because, it's getting out of control. I guess getting arrested 3 times in the last 4 years. It's, you got to clean up your act with all that. Like, I understand he might be going through something during his personal life. He might be experiencing something, some personal trauma, honestly, from what happened. And I can understand that to an extent, but guys, you got to take responsibility for your actions. You got to put an end to the nonsense. Clean up your act and stop all this already. Because getting arrested for threatening your girlfriend, for all that, and then getting arrested for interrupting a Jaguars game, for causing disruption in a Jaguars game, and, his friend was streaking on the field. So, yeah, I really hope he cleans up his act, honestly, because it's getting out of control, honestly. Yeah, it's way too much. But those are just my thoughts about Popular MMOs getting arrested for the 3rd time. Those are just my thoughts. Oh yeah, take care, everybody. Another video from my drama channel. I really hope he cleans up his act. Yeah, another video from my drama channel. Stay safe, everybody.